How's it going, guys? I just wanted to make a few updates because I don't know how well my computer's gonna be handling things. I know I've been wanting to make a proper Night-Blooded SMP, which might not happen too soon. I mean, my debts are coming along nicely. They should be out of the way soon, but I do need to also save for Ida. I might be moving sometime next year, summer of 2026, back up home to Idaho. I know streaming will probably not be very regular whenever I get there, especially during the move. I'm not sure how well my internet's gonna function, but I'm also concerned with how well my computer's holding up. Also, I hope you guys like what I've got set up here. It's not the Enhanced Warfare mod pack that I'm trying to make, but a lot of these mods are going to be in it. I am trying to work on that pack. For some reason, I can't get anything to load, like, at all, whenever I actually put whatever I want in there. I need to find better vehicular mods. I think immersive engineering is dragging it down a lot. I don't think my computer really likes immersive engineering. But yeah, so there will be a proper SMP eventually. I'm not sure how long that's gonna take me. I might even need an entirely new computer setup before I can make this work. I can't properly test any of this stuff. Also, sorry to guys who are coming in and immediately getting ads. I have not turned off pre-rolls. This is a very quick stream. And this might even go on my YouTube, just so people get more notifications. I do plan to keep trying to stream over the next few weeks, few months. I might not. I'm gonna try and finish out MW3, the original COD 4 MW3. As you guys could tell, it kept crashing. All of the original Call of Duties kept crashing on my computer. I have COD 1, we finished that here on stream, in one stream. I got my hands on Call of Duty 2 and United Offensive, but those last two, United Front and Call of Duty 2, they kept crashing, and I really wanted to play those before I played it, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I mean, I thought it would be cool to go over the OG storyline, you know? And I might still review it for YouTube peeps. If you're interested, I'm probably going to start doing timeline videos. So yes, this is more than just a Twitch update for y'all. This is going to be a YouTube update as well. Also, is my mic? It is. Good. Sorry about that. I might start making timeline videos, which will be cool. Call of Duty 3 never came out for PC. I'd have to get an emulator if I ever wanted to play it on this. Which I really don't feel like doing. So, I don't know. I'm gonna try and figure this out, but I do know I want to do a lot more with you guys. I feel like I have been neglectful of my streams, and especially of all my other platforms. And I do feel like you guys deserve better from me. So things that I have been working on, I have been playing around with the mod pack. Obviously, this works just fine. It's the other mods that have been overloading it. So once I get that figured out, I will be announcing it right away. I will be making that mod pack available for everyone to play around with, test out before the actual SMP goes live. So you guys can actually get a head start on learning how some of the shit works, because I do plan on throwing in some complicated stuff in there. I feel like it would be nicer to just, more stuff to work up to. I do know that servers get boring over time because, well, it's gotten easy to get all of your vanilla shit out of the way just day one, I've speedrun. I've done some speedrunning myself, and I know a lot of people who watch have done some speedrunning. And I know it gets just super easy, super boring over time. And I want to make sure that doesn't happen, Which is why I wanted to add more stuff. And it's also why it's getting super annoying that I can't get this mod pack to actually function the way I intended. I mean, Enhanced Warfare 1, the prototype, it worked okay, but it did have a lot of freezing issues, and over time it will just crash itself. It's not an immediate thing, and I do know when I switched worlds, it actually lasted for a little bit longer. So I could keep experimenting with the 1.18, but then there's a lot of new challenges that I'm leaving off the table, and I don't want to leave those challenges off the table. I want to make this challenging. There were a bunch of bosses I was looking for. I couldn't keep them going. And there were a lot of ways to deal with said bosses. Obviously, there's a lot of OP shit. I've taken one of these up against the Ender Dragon and wiped it out pretty damn quick. And I can even show you that here if you guys really want. So obviously, I don't want to just leave things as is, just guns and decorative blocks, maybe some more armor like this. It's fucking cool, I'll give you that. But I want to add challenges that give you a necessity for these new weapons. And so that's where I am currently struggling on this mod pack. And this is something that I want to get out of the way, get solved, before I go around making too many promises. I will say, come hell or high water, we will have an SMP. I want it to be the Enhanced Warfare pack. I want to get this sorted out. But if I have to go for something less conspicuous, I might have to. And I really don't want to. I'm pretty sure I've made that clear. I really don't want to. I want this to be some cool shit that you can work on, you know. You start out with nothing, you go to medieval, because that's pretty easy. Then suddenly you have modern firearms. You know, and modern factories and all that. I wanted there to be Create. It seems like Create mod is also kind of causing some heating issues on my end. It could be my computer though. And I have thought about just throwing the mod pack together and having one of my friends who has maybe a better PC test it out for me. I'm sure they'd be willing to help. But it doesn't sit right with me, because how am I supposed to go in and fine detail everything, you know? I want to make something that's... Not everyone's got the best PCs, you know? There are a lot of people with potatoes like me. There are a lot of people with even worse potatoes than me. And so, I do want to make something that they can run. And that's pretty much why you haven't been seeing very many updates on Twitch or Discord. I've posted some previews on Discord of what I've been working on, and I had to scrap a lot of it. I had to scrap so much of it. So yeah, whenever I get this solved, I will be making announcements in the Discord, on Twitch, on YouTube. I want to start making YouTube videos again. I know I've been struggling with editing, which is the main reason why I haven't been doing it. I'll figure it out. That I will promise y'all. YouTube peeps, you will start seeing more videos from me. I just don't know when. In fact, during the move, I will probably, before the move, I'll probably record a bunch of shit. That way, you guys aren't left completely without content while I'm moving. I still don't know all the details myself. Okay. And this is still months away. But, I just want you guys to be prepared. I will be absent for quite a while during the move, when and if I move. I mean, I'll be up in an area. I might not get very good service for a while until I can get a good plan going. I'm also obviously going to have to focus on getting work sorted out. So I might be going completely ghost whenever that move happens. I might post small lightweight videos while I'm en route. I mean, I'm sure that would be too hard. I'll have to be careful. Some people don't want to be in those videos for obvious reasons. And I do care about privacy. But I might keep you all posted, if not on YouTube or TikTok, then on Instagram while I'm moving. We're thinking sometime in summer, maybe around May. May or June. We still need to talk about the finer details. And by we, I mean my brother and I, because it will be in with my brother. I've been working on a lot of things in the background that I'm not allowed to discuss with you guys. I mean, for some of you, you know what it is, because you're part of it. But you're the outliers in this case. You don't count. But for the greater part of my chat, I have been working on things outside of work and stream that I can't really discuss with the public. Things that I can discuss, though, Nightblooded. I've been thinking about a lot of ideas for Nightblooded, as not just as a community, but as an entertainment industry. I don't know if I've made that intention too well known. I know a lot of my Discord peeps and a lot of my inner circle on Discord know that I have intentions for Nightblooded to become I don't know if I'm going LLC or full incorporated with it, but we do want to get into game design and animation making too. So, things to look out for. We won't really talk much about that here on this channel. There is an official Nightblooded Twitch. I haven't talked about it yet because it's still dead. Obviously, I can't do updates for something that's not ready yet. But there is a Nightblooded Twitch. I believe it's Nightblooded Entertainment on Twitch. For those who want to check it out. But I will say, it's probably going to be a while before we start uploading anything on there. We might start doing game shows, though, so don't count it out entirely. I've been thinking of a lot of game show ideas. I actually have a very interesting idea that's going to test medical prowess, funnily enough. But, I don't know, I think that's about all I wanted to update everyone on. I don't know what else to say. It's just, I am trying to work on things. I am just very limited on what I can do right now. But this is a good example of some of the stuff I'm working on, though. We'll probably be using a lot of Macaw's mods in the mod pack. Making facilities and all that. I think it'll be cool. It should be cool. Let's see here. There's a certain fence type I want to get. Yeah. You guys are gonna love this. Because I believe these actually do damage too. So, hold on a sec. Alright, / game mode, survival. Oh yeah, these do damage. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to me ramble on. Anyone who's new to me on Twitch, if you want to leave a follow to be updated about the cool shit I have planned out, feel free to do so. For YouTube peeps, a like and a subscribe would be appreciated. You don't have to, obviously. Nobody has to do anything. It would be nice. But, yeah. This was just me updating you guys on a few things that are gonna be big. They're not of concern yet, outside of the computer issues. I still gotta figure that out. If I can't get the rest of the COD stuff working, I'll just have to pick something else. I might go back to Minecraft streaming again. You know, even if I can't get the full Enhanced Warfare going, it might be fun to just, you know, have normal gameplay. Maybe a few mods sprinkled in, because I get bored of vanilla very easily. But yeah, I think that should be about it. And all of this is gonna be pinned to YouTube peeps. So, well, obviously you're seeing this, you know where you found it. For those who are here live, this should be pinned to my Twitch account. So, not that you really need to worry about it, because let's be real, you're here live. Thank you guys once again for listening to me ramble on. And I hope to see you guys a little later, and I hope I can really keep my promise on this spiking content. I want to get back into entertaining you guys properly. I don't feel like I've been doing enough, and I plan to change that. So thank you for bearing with me, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Peace.